Welcome to the video. The Sun diet, Sun Yogi diet, what does it mean? The intermittent fasting to lower blood sugar and to have less insulin intake. So the people in diabetes need to eat the daylight times. The daylight times, circadian rhythm, is doing much with your food and your sugar intake. So diabetes healing is only possible when we take out all fats. So you will be surprised that I recommend carb, high carb, but that is needed to reset, and the cells are thriving on high fructose, not on glucose. So the high carb should be eaten in the daylight times. That means 3 hours from sunrise to 9 hours from sunrise. Then you have your last meal. Think about that. If I eat an avocado at 8 a.m., my body gonna need insulin to digest this fat, and this fat is blocking me. So if I eat it at 8 a.m. and I eat it at 8 p.m., that's a huge difference. The amount of insulin that is required is double so high. So that is why it's important never to eat when it's dark. We need to eat so close as possible to these times that I just mentioned. So the best time to eat in Europe, the best time to eat in the tropics is always 10 and 2. Because in the tropics the sun is coming up at 5:30. You take 3 hours is 8:30. 6 hours more to have 9 hours is 5:30, and 3 hours is 8:30, and 6 hours is 2:30 in the afternoon. So in Europe you have different types, but they have changed the times in summertime and wintertime. But the sun is on the highest 12:40 at midday. So you take 2 hours less is 10:40. You take 2 hours more is 2 p.m. 40. That are the best times to eat your food, to have the least amount of insulin production requirement. And fruits don't require any insulin because the cells are thriving on fructose. When you have grains as bread, toast, rice, These things are mainly having glucose, and the cell is requiring fructose. So you need to have 70% of fructose, 30% of glucose foods to heal your body. And of course, many people gonna say, yeah, dental issues when you eat fruit. Take water in your mouth after the meal and do this for several minutes and then spit it out. Never forget this after every fruit meal. And then in the evening you brush with charcoal or coconut oil, whatever. So these things are important for your blood sugar, for diabetes. Most people who are into diabetes and already on a fruitarian diet don't believe that you can heal diabetes with fruit eating, but there are many things required. So you need to stay completely from the fat, and you need to eat in early times, because how later you go to the double amount of insulin production. I will share the link of Robbie Barbero, Dr. Robbie Barbero, the medical doctor that I met in UK and traveled with him, and Dr. Cyrus Chiambata and Dr. Barbero, Robbie Barbero.